Hey guys, welcome to pre-college rant and random crap 13. So, on Monday, I got a call from the Center for the Blind in the area of SoCal that I live. And the mobility instructor was talking about putting in a request for hours for me to get O&M training. If you've been living under a rock or this is weighing over your head, for anyone who comes across this and does not know anything about people with disabilities or blindness or anything for that matter, O&M is orientation and mobility. Now, I'm not trying to sound mean here when I say, oh, if you've been living under a rock. I just decided to add that in there to be a jackass because I know that some people live under a rock, okay? And I figured it would be funny to just add that in the video, like, if you've been living under a rock. But hopefully that'll get authorized. The tuition and fees thing, Alessia already put in, like, a request for authorization for the tuition thing. So that was hella fast. Alright, so quick rant. So you're going to be seeing this tomorrow, August 8th? Yeah, August 8th. You're going to be seeing this August 8th. So today's August 7th. So if you're going to be hearing me say today, just think August 7th. Because I am recording this today on August 7th, but I'm going to be uploading this tomorrow, August 8th. So we were in the car, me and my mom. So we'd gone to a neurology appointment. And then we went to buy some things. And then I was craving Starbucks, so we went to get Starbucks. I used a gift card that I got in, like, my little Easter thing that my mom made. So I kind of, like, I was telling myself I was going to use it, and then I finally got the chance to use it. Because before I was just using the money in my account, like in my bank account to pay for it, and I'm like, okay, fuck it, this time around we're going to use the card. So, we go to Starbucks, we buy some things. My mom was also looking for, like, a new like dresser drawer type thingy. And then we're on our way home, right? She starts singing a song, and I decided to do a little beat with my cheeks, cheek music. And then she starts telling me, you need to get rid of that habit, you can't be doing that in college. I'm not planning on doing that in college. And then she starts going on the same tangent of, don't befriend your professors, don't go in there joking around. It's like, I'm not going to go in there joking around, I'm not going to befriend my professors. And then, like, we've had this conversation before. And then at the neurology appointment, the neurologist is saying, like, we could talk about reducing the meds in, like, the next 6 months. Like, after these next 6 months, we could talk about reducing the meds. And then we come back home, my mom keeps bringing up, you could have taken advantage of the fact that you have epilepsy, and you could have requested someone to walk with you to class. Or you could have done X, Y, and Z. You could have done this, you could have done that. And then she starts saying all this stuff about, like, I'm worried about you, it's just the same thing. And look, I'm not saying, like, again, like, I feel like I need to say this, not because anybody has, like, said, oh, you don't understand. It's not that, it's just I feel like I need to clarify. She goes a bit over the top, I think. And then what she also doesn't fucking seem to understand is, I have my worries too. I'm the one that's going to be going into this. I'm the one that is going to be taking the classes. I already know the mistakes that I'm not going to repeat. What I need is to be given the benefit of the doubt, and I don't feel like she's given me that. Cheek music, I could bring that up if I take a music class, maybe in private to the teacher. I could be like, you know, or maybe if she's like, have you guys tried to make music with something that's not really an instrument? Then I could be like, well, cheeks. But it's not like I'm going to be showing everyone how to do the cheek music thing in college. I did that at the Center for the Blind. I did that at the East Bay program. And pretty much everyone was okay with it. I tried not to do it during class, or a few times where I did though, but you know, they told me, hey, like, let's not do that. I'm not planning on doing that in college. Like I said, oh, you know, maybe in a music class, but not all the time. And she brought up, she's like, you know that there are students who are going to want to take advantage of you. It's like, okay, I know. They keep bringing up what a college bathroom would be like. Okay, so when I was in high school, so there was this like little bungalow. There was a classroom that we would share with another teacher. A little ways away from that, like once you went down the ramp, a little ways away from that, like, you know, once you exited the classroom and went down the ramp, a little ways away from her classroom, there was a bathroom. I went in there a few times. It fucking smelled like weed. I'm more or less aware. Now I know that high school is different from college, but I'm more or less aware of what goes on. Sunday, July 28th, my parents, well, like, my brother was like, you know, if somebody offers you a brownie, don't accept it. Like, I'm not going to. And he mentioned, like, oh, if somebody offers you, like, a drugged brownie. And my dad was the one that's like, she's gonna accept it. I feel like my parents do go a bit back and forth. Like, my mom will sometimes, it's like there's a car going by. My mom will occasionally be on my side, and then occasionally my dad will be on my side. Like, my mom's like, you know, the person that the DSS counselor was talking about, or like the DSS tech person was talking about how to guide dog, and he had a little bit of sight. And it's like, okay, I have a cane, and look, mobility was not my strong suit before. I'm willing to change that. I'm willing to improve. Like, I'm not saying that I'm not. The thing I have to talk to my mom about, when I talked to the O&M instructor on Monday, she's like, you know, do you want me to pick you up and we can go to the college campus, or what do you want to do? Or do you like want to practice Ubering over to the college campus? And I told her, you know, initially to start off, if she could, I asked her if she could come pick me up. I'm gonna have to talk to my mom about that. Hopefully she's in agreement. And then later on, like, we'll do the Uber thing. I don't know, I just hope it all goes as planned. Because if it doesn't, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. But it's just also the fact that, like, I feel she doesn't get that I'm trying to improve. I'm not gonna do what I did in high school. Do you think I want a meeting, but this time with, like, higher ups from the college practically getting suspended? Do you think I want to send excessive emails to someone like I did in 9th grade? Do you fucking think that I want to do any of that? No, because I know what happened. Like, it's fucking idiots sometimes don't seem to fucking understand that I learned. And I'm not about to do shit that's gonna get me into a crap ton of trouble to the point where I'm not even gonna be able to come out of it. So, yes. I want to be able to make friends when I'm in college, but I also feel like I'm better off not making friends when I'm in college, because my mom did say, she's like, if you make friends, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna go out. She's like, I'm gonna go out with you. She's like, I'm not gonna invade your space, I'm just gonna be there watching. Like, I want to say, are you an idiot? But I also don't want to. But, okay, so we were at Braille Institute. We were at the Braille Challenge. Their parents are usually doing, like, their own thing, and they'll have, like, conferences for them, and then we're doing, like, the different tests that they have us do, like, in the competition. I think this was like a few years ago. My mom told me about this one lady who would follow her son to the bars, and her son was blind, and she'd follow him until he figured out that she'd be following him, on his nights out. And then I think she realized that she didn't have to follow him anymore, or he told her something, and then she stopped. I don't want my mom doing that. I don't want her to be that kind of person. I know what can happen as far as me having seizures is concerned, and I don't want to sound immature, but it's like I haven't died. Hope that we're on a good track record where that never happens. I do know somebody can pass away from a seizure, and I do know that I'm not the exception, and I know it could happen, but I need to be able to handle telling someone, hey, this is what I have. They don't happen frequently. Like, I can be using the computer, because I know that some people, like, if they're in front of the computer, or like the light that reflects off the screen, like, it does cause them to have seizures. I don't have that. I can be in front of the computer and I'm okay. Like, I can, use the computer and I'm fine, or the phone. Like, the light doesn't affect me. I'm totally blind. Mine happened from stress. I don't know if lack of sleep could have been, because I know I did pull some all-nighters in high school, staying up late. Gonna try not to do that in college, but if something does call for me to pull an all-nighter, then I'm going to, and then try to catch up on sleep during the weekend. I mean, there's gotta be like, I don't know. What's you guys' stance on like all-nighters in college? I need you guys to put that in the comments or send me a message. For real. I need most, if not all of you, to tell me like what your stance is on like all-nighters in college, because yeah, that's not that I'm not planning, oh, every single night I'm gonna pull an all-nighter, but I'm just saying, like, you know, on the occasional, like when you need to, absolutely fucking need to, like, what's your stance on that? Anyways, that is all for pre-college rants and random crap 13. Boy.